Thank you for watching. We're going to cover a lot of ground today. Now, depending on how you're counting how much we do, when you're classifying things, there's always more than one way to count. Do we count my progress by surah or by pages? If we're counting by surah, I'm covering at least 7 surah, maybe an 8th surah in this episode. Yeah, things can be classified differently. When it comes to biology, you could call a bat a bird if the definition of bird is something that flies. It wouldn't be unscientific if the definition you're using is something that flies. Okay, first one. Surah Al-Maun, the small kindness. Have you seen him who denies the recompense? That is he who repulses the orphan, and urges not on the feeding of. So woe unto those performers of, those who delay there, those who do good deeds only to be seen, and prevent. I'll read this transliteration since it's. Okay, I'm reading the transliteration this time because it's the title of the surah. But here's another example of when they should have translated it. Al-Maun. There we go. 107. The help. Have you seen those who deny the judgment? So this is the one who thrusts away the orphan, and they will not urge on the feeding of the needy. So woe unto those who pray, those who neglected their prayer, those who like to be seen, and those who forbid. Maun. Help, non-Arabic word of Hebrew origin, influenced by Aramaic Syriac. Surah Al-Kafirun, the Disbelievers. Say, O Al-Kafirun, I worship not that which you worship, nor will you worship that which I worship. And I shall not worship that which you are worshipping, nor will you worship that which I worship. To you be your religion, and to me be my religion. Let's see, and let's see, 109, the Infidels. Say, O you, the Infidels, I do not serve what you serve, and you do not serve what I serve. And I will not serve what you have served, and you will not serve what I serve. To you, your religion, and to me is my religion. I've got to make a comment. Those are 2 beautiful sections. Help poor people and live peacefully with people of other religions. But you'll note, I'm early on in reading this. This is episode 4 or 5. So, if there's anything that comes after this that says fight people for not believing, that's the more recent command. These are the Mecca verses. They were given before Hijrah, before Muhammad and the Muslims got chased out of Mecca. Back when Muhammad was a minority, he had very few followers, so he had to talk nice to avoid them running him out of town or doing more than that to him. So maybe that explains why he was being so nice early on. Or at least somebody who's skeptical would say he had to be nice when he was a minority and did not have big armies backing him up. Next one is 105. Alright. Surah Al-Fil, the elephant. Have you not seen how your Lord dealt with the owners of the elephant? Did he not make their plot go astray? And he sent against them birds and flocks, striking them with stones of... and he made them like stalks. Alright. Let's see how it's translated in the other translation here. Okay. 105. The elephant. Have you not seen what your Lord did to the companions of the fil? Elephant. Non-Arabic word of Middle Persian or Aramaic origin. Did he not make their schemes go astray? And he sent birds in ababil. Flocks. Non-Arabic word possibly of Persian origin. On them. They cast rocks made of baked clay on them. So he made them as devoured straw. Okay. Now, this is one of the... That's one of the stories in the Quran or sections that I vividly remembered after I read it the first time. That is an amazing story. Birds casting rocks that destroy things. And this morning when I was reading this, the thought crossed my mind. This is when he was in Mecca, trying to get Meccans to want to believe him. This is a story about Mecca being miraculously saved. I can see how a skeptic of Muhammad's prophethood would want to point to this and say, hey, he was just, kissing up to the Meccans. He was telling this story so the Meccans would want to follow him. But maybe it is really a revelation and not something that was conveniently put in there to please the main audience at the time. Okay, next one is 113. There we go. Al-Falaq. Surah Al-Falaq, the Daybreak. Say, I seek refuge with Allah, the Lord of the Daybreak, from the evil of what he has created, and from the evil of the darkening, as it comes with its darkness, and from the evil of those who practice witchcraft, when they blow in the knots, and from the evil of the envier, when he envies. I think that's the end of that one, yes. Let's see, it was 13, 14, 12. 13, 14, 12. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the Daybreak. 113, the Daybreak. Say, I seek refuge in the Lord of the Daybreak, from the evil which he created, and from the evil of the darkness when it comes, and from the evil when they blow on the knots, and from the evil of the envier when he envies. If anyone knows what knots it's talking about, please put it in the comments section so others can read it and find out what knots are blown on. Alright, this is the last surah, if we were reading it in the order that they are arranged. But of course I'm not reading it in that order. And a few surah ago is a great example of why I'm not reading it in that order. Get the ones out of the way early that have been abrogated or cancelled out. And the further on I get into this episode will be the things that haven't been cancelled out by following revelations. Okay. Surah An-Nas. Say, I seek refuge with the Lord of mankind, the King of mankind, the Ilah of mankind, from the evil of the whisperer, who whispers in the breasts of mankind, of jinn and men. That's 114. There we go. 114. The people. Say, I seek refuge with the Lord of the people, the King of the people, the God of the people, from the evil of the slinking whisperer, who whispers in the chests of the people, from the jinn and from the people. Right, there's a footnote here. They. Okay, it's there's a footnote for Surah 113, and from the evil when they blow on the knots. Footnote says witches is who the they is. And then 112. There we go. Surah Ikhlas, or at Tauhid. Say, He is Allah, one. I'll read that transliteration. Allah Us-Samad, whom all creatures need. He begets not, nor was he begotten, and there is none co-equal or comparable unto him. Okay. 112. The Sincerity. Say, He is Allah. The one of Allah is absolute. He does not birth, neither was he birthed, and there is no one equal to him. Alright. That's it for the extremely short surah of this episode. Now we're on to let's see. By the star when it goes down. Surah Al-Najm. By the star when it goes down, Your companion has neither gone astray, nor has erred, nor does he speak of desire. He is only a revelation revealed. He has taught by one mighty in power. He has been taught by one mighty in power. One free from any defect in body and mind. Then he rose and became stable. While he was in the highest part of the horizon, then he approached and came closer, and was at a distance of 2 bows' length, or nearer. So Allah revealed to his slave whatever he revealed. The heart lied not in what he saw. That's direct. Hmm. 53. The star. I swear, I swear is in parentheses. By the star when it goes down, your companion has not erred, nor was he seduced, and he does not speak out of the desire. It is only a revelation that is revealed. The strong in power has taught him, a possessor who went by him, so he sat. And he is on the highest part of the horizon. Then he came near, so he came down. So he was at the distance of 2 bows, or closer. So he revealed to his servant what he revealed. The heart did not lie what it saw. Ayah 12. Will you then dispute with him about what he saw? And indeed he saw him at a second descent, near I'm reading this transliteration willingly, enthusiastically, because it looks like it might actually be a proper noun. Let's see, near Sidrat ul Muntaha. Okay, a lot, this is in parentheses beginning, a lot tree of the utmost boundary over the 7th heaven beyond which none can pass, end parentheses. Near it is the paradise of abode. When that covered the lot tree, which did cover it, the sight turned not aside, nor it transgressed beyond the limit. Indeed, he did see of the greatest signs of his Lord. Yeah. Okay. Ayah 12. Will you dispute with him of what he saw? And indeed, he also saw him another time, near Sidrat. Let's see. Okay, this translation is not done by a believer in Islam. Sidrat, footnote, nonsense word which some Islamic scholars claim to be a tree in the garden. At it is the garden of refuge. When the Sidrat was covered, what covered? His sight did not deviate nor rebel. Indeed, he saw some of the big signs of the Lord. 19. Have you then considered Alat and Aluza and Manat, the other third? For it is you, is it for you, the males, and for him the females? Indeed, that is a division most unfair. They are but names, which you have named, you and your fathers, for which Allah has sent down no authority. They follow but a guess, and that which they themselves desire, whereas there has surely come to them the guidance from their Lord. Or shall man have what he wishes? But to Allah belongs the last and the first. And there are many angels in the heavens, whose intercession will avail nothing, except after Allah has given leave for whom He wills, and is pleased with. Verily, those who believe not in the hereafter name the angels with female names, but they have no knowledge thereof. They follow but a guess, and verily, guess is no substitute for truth. Let's see. 28. Have you seen Alat and Al-Uzza, and another, the third one, Manat? Do you have the male, and does he have the female? This is an unjust division. These are just names that you and your fathers named them. Allah did not send it down with authority. They only follow the conjecture, and what the souls desire, and indeed, the guidance has come to them from their Lord. Or will the human have what he wishes? So to Allah the hereafter and the first. And how many of the angels in the heavens, whose intercession will not benefit anything, except after Allah has permitted it, to whom He wills and pleased? Surely those who do not believe in the hereafter, they will name the angels with the female names. And they do not have any knowledge of it, that they are only following except the conjecture. And surely their conjecture will not benefit them anything against the truth. Therefore, withdraw from him who turns away from our reminder and desires nothing but the life of this world. That is what they could reach of knowledge. Verily, your Lord, it is He who knows best, and him who goes astray from his path. And He knows best him who receives guidance. And to Allah belongs all that is in the heavens and all that is in the earth, that He may requite those who do evil with that which they have done, and reward those that do good with what is best. Those who avoid great sins and accept the small faults, verily, your Lord is of vast forgiveness. He knows you well when He created you from the earth, and when you were fetuses in your mother's wombs. So ascribe not purity to yourselves. He knows best him who fears and keeps his duty to him. Did you observe him who turned away, and gave a little, then stopped? Is with him the knowledge of the unseen so that he sees? Or is he not informed with what is in the pages of Musa and of Ibrahim, who fulfilled all that Allah, that no burdened person shall bear the burden of another, and that man can have nothing but what he does, and that his deeds will be seen. Then Then he will be recompensed with a full and best recompense. And that to your Lord is the end. Let's see. Yeah, let's switch back. 42. 29. So withdraw from who turned away from your reminder and does not desire except the world's life. This is their level of knowledge. Surely your Lord, he knows best of those who go astray from his way, and he knows best of those who are guided. And to Allah what is in the heavens and what is on the earth, that he may reward those who do evil according to what they did, and he rewards those who did good with the good. Those who avoid big sins and sexual immorality, except al-imam, that is everything that men can do with women without actual penetration. See interpretation of Al-Qurtubi. Okay. Surely your Lord is broad in their forgiveness. He knows you best when he produced you from the earth, and when you were a fetus inside of your mother's belly. So do not purify yourselves. He knows best of who feared. Have you seen the one who turns away and gives a little and then withholds? Does he have the knowledge of the unseen, so he sees? Or has he not been informed about what is in Moses' pages of writings? And Abraham, who fulfilled, that no bearer of a burden bears the burden of another, and that the human will have nothing except what he strives for, and that his striving will be seen. Then he will reward to him the fullest reward. And surely to your Lord the ultimate end. Let's see. Where did I stop? So 42? No, 41. Okay. Okay. 42. And that to your Lord is the end. In that it is he who makes, laughs, and makes weep. And that it is he who causes death and gives life. And that he creates the pairs, male and female, from, transliterated word, when it is emitted, and that upon him is another bringing forth, that it is he who gives much or a little, and that he is the Lord of Sirius, and that it is he who destroyed the former beginning parenthesis, people, end parenthesis, and Tamud, beginning parenthesis, people, end parentheses. He spared none of them, and the people of Nu, aforetime, verily they were more unjust and more rebellious and transgressing. And he destroyed the overthrown cities, so there covered them that which did cover. Then, which of the graces of your Lord will you doubt? This is a warner of the warners of old. The day of resurrection draws near. None besides Allah can avert it. Do you then wonder at this recitation? And you laugh at it and weep not, wasting your lifetime in pastime and amusements. So fall you down in prostration to Allah and worship Him. Alright. 42. And surely to your Lord the ultimate end, and that He is who makes laugh and makes weep, and that He is who puts to death and gives life, and that He created the pairs, the male and the female, from Nufta when emitted. Let's see. And that on Him is another creation, and that He is who makes richer and suffices, and that He is who is the Lord of Al-Shari, B. Sirius, the dog star, non-Arabic word of Greek origin, and that He destroyed the first people, Ad, and Thamud, so He did not spare, and the people of Noah before. Surely they were more unjust and rebellious. And He destroyed Mutafika. Let's see, that's Sodom and Gomorrah. So He covered it, what He covered. So which then of your Lord's benefits will you dispute about? This is a warner among the first warners. The near drew near. You're already near. The near drew near. Sorry, I'm repeating myself there. I thought I might have read that. I thought I might have read that wrong when I read the near drew near. Because if you're near, you're already near. Can you draw near if you're already near? Okay. The one besides Allah can remove it. Do you then wonder at this saying, and you laugh, and you do not cry, while you amuse yourselves? So worship Allah and serve. Thank you for watching this, and you have a good day.